Where to prune. You don't want to prune in the middle of a stem like that. We want to make our cut just above a live leaf, like right here. Now that'll heal nicely and put out new growth. Okay, let's go to work.
There is something incredibly captivating about home renovation and landscaping shows. They offer a unique blend of creativity, skill, and transformation that fascinates viewers. When it comes to the world of home improvement and landscaping, one renowned figure comes to mind: Roger Cook. Known for his expertise in landscaping and horticulture, Roger Cook became a beloved figure on This Old House and its spin-off, Ask This Old House. From his friendly demeanor to his wealth of knowledge in outdoor construction and gardening, Roger quickly became a fan favorite. But what really happened to Roger Cook on Ask This Old House? How did he start on the show, and where is he now? Join us as we reveal the journey of Roger Cook, from his early days to his recent activities. Roger Cook, the landscape contractor known to millions, was born in 1955 in Massachusetts, USA. From a young age, Roger was immersed in the natural world, finding joy in the outdoors. His early years were filled with experiences that would shape his future career in landscaping and horticulture. Growing up in a family that appreciated the beauty of nature, Roger developed a strong connection with the environment. His interest in landscaping began early on, as he would spend countless hours in his family's garden, learning about plants, soil, and the intricacies of garden design. Roger's fascination with the natural world extended beyond simple curiosity. He was captivated by the transformative power of plants and how they could shape and enhance an outdoor space. Roger's childhood in a rural setting allowed him to explore various aspects of nature. He became particularly interested in the interplay between different plant species and how their growth patterns could be manipulated to create aesthetically pleasing designs. This hands-on experience with nature instilled in him a deep appreciation for the environment and a desire to work outdoors. His fascination with how different plants could transform an outdoor space grew over time, leading him to understand the ecological relationships that are fundamental to creating sustainable landscapes. His passion was further fueled by his studies in wildlife management and conservation law, providing him with a unique perspective on how landscaping could harmonize with the natural environment. Roger attended the University of Maine, where he pursued his interests in wildlife management and conservation law, graduating in 1977. This education gave him a broad understanding of environmental sciences, ecology, and sustainable practices, knowledge that would become the backbone of his landscaping philosophy. At university, Roger's academic focus was on understanding ecosystems and the delicate balance required to maintain them. He studied how human activities impact the natural world and explored ways to mitigate these effects through sustainable practices. His education emphasized the importance of conservation and responsible land use, which later influenced his approach to landscaping, blending aesthetics with environmental stewardship. After college, Roger returned to Massachusetts, where he began working for a small landscaping company. This early professional experience was crucial in developing his skills and understanding of practical landscaping techniques. His natural talent and passion for the field quickly became evident, and he soon earned a reputation for his meticulous attention to detail and innovative design concepts. He learned the importance of soil health, plant selection, and the practical aspects of landscape maintenance. Roger's dedication to his craft and his ability to integrate ecological principles with landscape design set him apart from his peers. His colleagues and clients quickly noticed his ability to create beautiful, functional, and environmentally conscious outdoor spaces. It wasn't long before Roger decided to take a bold step in his career by starting his own landscaping business, K&R Tree and Landscape Co., with his wife, Kathleen. The decision to start his own company was driven by his desire to apply his knowledge of sustainable practices and his commitment to environmental conservation. K&R Tree and landscape combers focused on sustainable landscaping practices, such as using native plants, conserving water, and minimizing chemical use. Roger believed that landscaping should not only be about creating beauty, but also about enhancing the environment and promoting biodiversity. His company was built on the principles of sustainability and respect for the natural world, which set Roger apart from his competitors early on. Roger's approach to landscaping was innovative for its time. He emphasized the use of organic methods and materials, avoiding synthetic fertilizers and pesticides that could harm the environment. He also advocated for the use of local plants that were well adapted to the regional climate and soil conditions, which reduced the need for excessive watering and maintenance. This approach not only made gardens more sustainable, but also more resilient to pests and diseases. Roger's philosophy was that a garden should work in harmony with its surroundings, providing a habitat for local wildlife and contributing to the overall health of the ecosystem. Roger's commitment to sustainable practices quickly gained him a loyal clientele who appreciated his environmentally friendly approach to landscaping. He was known for his ability to listen to his clients' needs and translate their desires into beautiful, functional outdoor spaces. His projects often featured a mix of native plants, organic soil amendments, and innovative water management techniques. Roger also became a sought-after speaker on sustainable landscaping, sharing his knowledge and passion with others in the industry. His work not only beautified properties, but also educated homeowners on the importance of environmental stewardship. As K&R Tree and Landscape Cohen grew, Roger continued to refine his techniques and expand his knowledge of sustainable landscaping. He kept up with the latest research in horticulture and environmental science, always looking for new ways to improve his practices and reduce the environmental impact of his work. His dedication to lifelong learning and his willingness to experiment with new methods helped him stay at the forefront of the industry. Roger's influence extended beyond his immediate community as he became a respected voice in the landscaping world, advocating for sustainable practices and inspiring others to follow his lead. Roger's big break came in the early 1980s when he was hired to help with a landscaping project on This Old House. The show, which began airing in 1979, was already gaining popularity for its down-to-earth approach to home improvement and renovation. Roger's expertise, combined with his approachable personality, made him a perfect fit for the show. The producers quickly recognized his talent and began featuring him more regularly. By 1988, Roger Cook had become the official landscape contractor for This Old House, a role that would make him a household name. Roger's impact on the show was immediate. He brought a level of detail and care to landscaping projects that viewers found both educational and inspiring. Whether he was installing a new lawn, designing a garden, or explaining the best practices for tree care, Roger's segments were always filled with practical advice and useful tips. His ability to communicate complex concepts in a simple, engaging manner made him a favorite among the show's audience. In 2002, This Old House launched a spin-off, Ask This Old House, which focused on answering viewers' questions about home improvement and offering practical, hands-on advice. Roger Cook was a natural choice to join the new show's cast. As one of the main experts, Roger provided viewers with guidance on a wide range of landscaping topics. From planting trees and shrubs to building patios and walkways, Roger's contributions were invaluable. His segments often showcased his love for the environment and his commitment to sustainable landscaping practices. On Ask This Old House, Roger was known for his easygoing nature and his ability to solve any landscaping challenge. His expertise and enthusiasm shone through in every episode. Whether he was helping a homeowner choose the right plants for their garden or demonstrating how to install a rainwater harvesting system, Roger's segments were always informative and enjoyable. He became known not only for his skills, but also for his ability to connect with viewers, making them feel like they were right there with him, learning alongside him. Throughout his time on This Old House and Ask This Old House, Roger Cook was more than just a landscape contractor. He was a teacher. He had a natural talent for explaining complex ideas in a way that was easy to understand, and he took great pride in educating viewers about sustainable landscaping practices. Roger often emphasized the importance of working with nature, rather than against it, and encouraged homeowners to think about how their landscaping choices could impact the environment. Roger was also a strong advocate for using native plants in landscaping. He often explained that native plants are better adapted to local soil and climate conditions, which means they require less water and maintenance. This approach not only creates a more sustainable garden, but also supports local wildlife by providing habitat and food sources. Roger's commitment to environmental stewardship was evident in every project he undertook, and he inspired many viewers to think more deeply about their own landscaping practices. In 2018, fans of Ask This Old House began to notice that Roger Cook was appearing less frequently on the show. His absence sparked concern among viewers, who had come to love his segments and appreciated his expertise. Later that year, Roger released a statement explaining that he had been dealing with some health issues that were impacting his ability to participate in the show. Although he did not disclose the specifics of his condition, he assured fans that he was receiving treatment and hoped to return to the show as soon as possible. Despite his optimism, Roger's appearances on Ask This Old House became increasingly rare. In early 2020, he announced that he would be stepping down from his role on the show to focus on his health. The announcement was met with an outpouring of support from fans, colleagues, and friends. Many people took to social media to express their gratitude for Roger's years of service on the show and to wish him well in his recovery. Sadly, on August 21, 2024, Roger Cook passed away after a long battle with his health. His death marked the end of an era for fans of This Old House and Ask This Old House. Roger was more than just a television personality. He was a mentor, a teacher, and a friend to many. His passing was felt deeply by his colleagues and the millions of viewers who had welcomed him into their homes for so many years. The outpouring of grief and love from fans across the world was a testament to the impact Roger had on so many lives. Roger's death was a significant loss to the world of home improvement television and the landscaping community. His contributions to both fields were immeasurable, and his presence will be sorely missed. Following his passing, This Old House and Ask This Old House aired special tribute episodes celebrating Roger's life and work. These episodes featured some of his most memorable moments on the shows, highlighting his expertise, his sense of humor, and his genuine love for teaching and helping others. Roger Cook's departure from Ask This Old House marked the end of an era. For over 30 years, Roger had been a key figure on the show, sharing his knowledge and passion for landscaping with millions of viewers. His contributions to This Old House and Ask This Old House were significant, and his impact on the show's audience was profound. Roger's segments were not only informative but also inspiring, encouraging homeowners to take on their own landscaping projects and think more deeply about the impact of their choices on the environment. Roger's legacy on the show is also evident in the many viewers he inspired to pursue careers in landscaping and horticulture. Many young landscapers credit Roger with sparking their interest in the field and serving as a mentor through his work on the show. His dedication to education and sustainability has left a lasting impression on the home improvement community, and his influence can still be seen in the way many landscapers approach their work today. Roger's teaching extended beyond the camera, as he often conducted workshops and seminars across the country. He was always willing to share his knowledge and experience, whether it was with a group of aspiring landscapers or a community garden club. His approachable nature and willingness to help others made him a beloved figure in both the television and landscaping communities. Since stepping down from Ask This Old House, Roger Cook had been focusing on his health and spending time with his family. He continued to be involved in the landscaping community, though he had taken a step back from the spotlight. Roger had expressed gratitude for the support he received from fans and colleagues, and remained passionate about landscaping and environmental stewardship up until his passing. Roger had also been involved in a few small projects and made guest appearances on This Old House and Ask This Old House. These appearances were always met with enthusiasm from fans, who were delighted to see him back in action, even if only for a brief moment. Roger had also been active on social media, sharing updates about his life, and occasionally offering gardening tips and advice to his followers. While Roger Cook's absence left a noticeable gap in Ask This Old House, the show has continued to thrive with the introduction of new experts. Jen Nawada, a landscape designer with a passion for sustainable practices, has taken on a more prominent role in the landscaping segments of the show. Jen, who had worked alongside Roger for several years, shares his commitment to environmentally friendly landscaping and has brought her own unique perspective to the show. She often speaks fondly of Roger, crediting him as a mentor and inspiration. The show has also introduced other experts, such as Ross Trethewey, who focuses on home technology and innovation, and Richard Trethewey, the plumbing and heating expert. Together, these new and old faces have continued to carry the torch, providing viewers with the practical advice and hands-on demonstrations that made Ask This Old House a favorite among homeowners. Roger Cook's influence extends beyond This Old House and Ask This Old House. Over the years, he became a respected figure in the landscaping industry, known for his commitment to sustainable practices and his ability to educate and inspire others. Roger's emphasis on using native plants, conserving water, and designing landscapes that work with the natural environment has helped to shape the way many landscapers approach their work today. In addition to his work on television, Roger was also involved in numerous industry events and conferences where he shared his knowledge and experience with other professionals. He was recognized with several awards for his contributions to the field, and continued to be a sought-after speaker on topics related to landscaping and environmental stewardship. Roger's influence can also be seen in the growing trend of sustainable landscaping. His teachings on the importance of using native plants and conserving water have been adopted by many landscapers and homeowners. Today, more people than ever are choosing to create gardens that are not only beautiful, but also sustainable, thanks in large part to Roger's advocacy and education. Outside of his professional life, Roger Cook was a devoted family man. He and his wife, Kathleen, were married for many years and had 2 children. Roger often spoke about the importance of family and the joy he found in spending time with his loved ones. He was also a passionate advocate for wildlife conservation and could often be found working on projects that aim to protect and preserve natural habitats. Roger's love for the outdoors was not limited to his work as a landscaper. He was an avid fisherman and enjoyed spending time on the water whenever he could. He also enjoyed hiking and exploring the natural beauty of New England, where he lived for most of his life. These activities not only provided Roger with relaxation and enjoyment, but also allowed him to stay connected to the natural world, which had been such a significant part of his life and career. In his later years, Roger found joy in mentoring young landscapers and sharing his wisdom with the next generation. He was always eager to offer advice or lend a helping hand, and his kindness and generosity made him a beloved figure in the community. Even as he faced health challenges, Roger remained positive and focused on the things that brought him happiness, such as spending time with his family and enjoying the beauty of nature. As Roger Cook's legacy continues to live on through the countless gardens he designed and the many lives he touched, his impact on the world of landscaping and home improvement remains strong. His contributions to This Old House and Ask This Old House have left a lasting legacy, and his commitment to sustainability and education continues to inspire new generations of landscapers and homeowners. While it is uncertain whether Roger will be remembered through a regular television presence, his occasional appearances and ongoing influence in the industry keep his fans hopeful. Regardless of what the future holds, Roger Cook's influence on the home improvement community will not be forgotten, and his dedication to making the world a greener, more beautiful place will continue to inspire. Roger Cook's contributions beyond television. Beyond his work on television, Roger Cook made significant contributions to the landscaping industry and environmental conservation. He was a frequent contributor to This Old House magazine, where he wrote articles and provided tips on various landscaping topics. His written work was just as influential as his television appearances, reaching a wide audience and helping homeowners across the country improve their outdoor spaces. Roger also served on the board of several environmental organizations and was a vocal advocate for policies that promoted sustainability and conservation. He worked closely with local governments and community groups to promote the use of native plants and sustainable landscaping practices. His efforts helped to raise awareness about the importance of protecting the environment and inspired many people to take action in their own communities. In addition to his advocacy work, Roger was also involved in several charitable initiatives. He often donated his time and expertise to projects that aimed to improve public spaces, such as parks and community gardens. He believed that everyone should have access to beautiful green spaces and worked tirelessly to make that a reality. Roger Cook's impact on the world of home improvement and landscaping cannot be overstated. His contributions to This Old House and Ask This Old House helped to shape the way millions of people approach their own home improvement projects. His emphasis on sustainability and environmental stewardship has had a lasting influence on the landscaping industry, and his teachings continue to inspire new generations of landscapers and homeowners. Roger's passing was a great loss to the community, but his legacy lives on through the countless lives he touched and the gardens he helped to create. His dedication to education, his love for the environment, and his commitment to helping others will always be remembered. As we look to the future, we can take comfort in knowing that Roger's influence will continue to be felt for many years to come. Roger Cook's journey from a young boy with a passion for nature to a beloved television personality and respected landscape contractor is a testament to his hard work, dedication, and love for the outdoors. Over the years, he touched the lives of millions of viewers, teaching them the value of sustainable landscaping and the joys of working with nature. As we reflect on Roger's career, it's clear that his contributions to This Old House and Ask This Old House go far beyond simple home improvement. Roger Cook helped to shape the way we think about our outdoor spaces and inspired countless people to take a more thoughtful, environmentally conscious approach to landscaping. His legacy will continue to grow, just like the beautiful gardens he has created throughout his career. Thank you for watching and for supporting Roger Cook throughout his incredible journey. We encourage you to continue to follow his story and to explore the many ways you can make your own outdoor spaces more sustainable and beautiful. And don't forget to check out other videos on our channel for more great home improvement tips and advice. As This Old House and Ask This Old House move forward without Roger Cook, the shows continue to evolve and adapt to the changing landscape of home improvement television. The introduction of new experts and a focus on innovative home solutions ensure that the shows remain relevant and engaging for today's audiences. The legacy of Roger Cook will always be a part of This Old House and Ask This Old House. His approach to landscaping and his commitment to environmental stewardship will continue to influence the show's direction and inspire its cast and crew. The shows will undoubtedly continue to educate and entertain viewers, just as they have done for over 40 years. In conclusion, Roger Cook's life and career serve as a reminder of the importance of passion, dedication, and a commitment to helping others. His contributions to the world of home improvement and landscaping have left an indelible mark, and his legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come. Thank you, Roger, for everything you have given to us. You will be missed, but never forgotten.